This vehicle is the AMX 13F3AM. This is a French Tier 6 SPG. I think I went too far. I'm going to turn around and go back. And the map is, wow, that swings around quickly. You don't need the clutch braking on this, that's for sure. It swings around really fast. So the M44 is probably, okay, maybe I can play from over here. Obviously, I want to hit tanks that are in this area. Show them some love. Got 25 rounds, 24-second reload. That means that you're going to fire like 13 minutes worth of rounds. So I'm going to just keep on firing. If I don't got a great, amazing shot, I'm just going to fire anyway. And I'll just bitch about it and blame my teammates. Oh, I was talking about McDonald's. So I live in the Philippines, and we are currently during what you could call a stupidity crisis, where all the stupid people, I don't want to say the wrong word, because we don't have free speech over here and there's a lot of guns. Well, let's just say that there's people that are president of the country that are not making intelligent decisions. So we are seriously locked down. I cannot leave my neighborhood without a pass. And I'm only allowed to leave every other day with the pass, and you only get one pass per family. And because I have no family, I only have the one pass for me. So it's really depressing. You know, the neighborhood's not that big. For example, we don't have a lot of services. It used to be to go to the grocery store, we had to go into another neighborhood, but they took part of the blockade down. The roads are blockaded. You can't go down any road you want. And if there's people walking around with sticks, I don't remember what they call them, but they walk around with sticks, and there's gangs of kids that it's not safe. Not safe. There's a gang of kids that sell you. I know the word in English, mapin. No, in Italian it's mapin. They sell you washcloths is the word. I'm not good with every English word. I know you don't believe me. Like when I was a kid, the teacher said something about, she said the word dresser. It's like, what the hell's a dresser? Never heard the word before. What is a dresser? Because, you know, my mother calls it a commode. So I didn't know what a clothes dresser was. And the same with washcloth. You know, my mother never called it a washcloth. Never knew what it was. My mother's pretty dumb, too. But that's another story. So, I got a motorcycle, which is a Rusi motorcycle. And by motorcycle, I mean scooter. You might know that I had a lot of flood damage to my motorcycle. So I had to rebuild the engine. Cost me, it was cheap. It was like $200. They rebuilt everything. The ankle rod and the shaft camber, and they changed the fluid. I don't know. I guess it was the only time they ever changed the fluid. The oil, I think it's called. I don't know what the oil does. I mean, you use oil for cooking, but I guess on the motorcycle they use it for something else. And there's like pistons and cross rod and ball maker, ball something. So I had to rebuild all these things. Apparently, the motorcycle gets damaged when it goes underwater. And it happened too many times because over here they've got typhoons, and it's typhoon season. I believe it's Typhoon Stella right now, September 2020. So the super smart engineers, they put the parking garage under the ground, and what happens is the water, there's like this thing that they call gravity. the water flows under the ground, and then when your motorcycle's parked in the garage, it gets flood damage. And I was driving on a dirt road after I rebuilt my engine, and I saw a small puddle. So this puddle can't be that deep. Well, it was that deep. So I drove through this small puddle, and it ends up it was super deep. And my sneakers got soaking wet, and my legs got all dirty, and the engine stalled, and I had to wait like 15 minutes to start it up again. And now it's not puttering along like a new engine anymore, even though it's only a week old. So that's what happened. And as I was saying earlier, I'm hungry. I want to order food from Food Panda at the Leisure Lodge. And the McDonald's is on the other side of the police checkpoint. But I sort of don't have things such as legal documents for my motorcycle or legal documents authorizing me to ride and operate the motorcycle. So, I don't want to cause any confusion because the police might think that that's illegal or something. And so for that reason, I cannot go to McDonald's. And because I'm in a little tiny neighborhood and there's no food, I don't have any food, so I need to order some food. That's what I was saying. So that was the AMX 13F3AM. Obviously, they put the full name over here because they tried to be as complete as possible. And my gun marks, I guess it was around 53% last game. But we're going to get 3 gun marks, no problem. Easy peasy cover girl, right?